downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Nolan Reimold heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Nolan Reimold.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson bare hands it. The throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. But instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic, and some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch him.
Adam Jones, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Tillman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
out for Toronto, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch J.J. Hardy in this one. He's a shortstop that doesn't look that great athletically, but some of the plays he makes, he'll just make your jaw drop. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards, so he can be an impact player in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Russell Martin now.
Catcher, Russell.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Kevin Pillar will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
3 runs already home here. Runners breaking for the plate. Hot shot to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Wieters.
And a step off. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is going to get there. 2 down. Jonathan Scope into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Ryan Goins strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Up the middle and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, remember now, with 2 outs, he had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to, but he decides that this is the guy he wants right here. That's a decision that's going to wind up costing him 3 runs.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. J.J. Hardy will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, number 3,
Ryan Flaherty stands in for the first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Nolan Reimold will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Manny Machado steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Chris Davis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Toronto after this. Russell Martin digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Reimold ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Michael Saunders. He singled his last time up. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Kevin Pillar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runners on the move for second. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Reimold ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Vance Worley will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Into the box now, Ryan Goins. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit in the air out to left field. Reimold is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Nearly a great play out and left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Josh Donaldson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe.
More of the same right here, and that puts him into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Jose Bautista will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Flaherty giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ballgame, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Edwin Encarnacion strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
It's sharply toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman
Chris Colabello steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The run scores from second.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ballgame.
Russell Martin steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reimold has it in his sights, and that retires the side. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 3 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 15-0. Adam Jones will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Donaldson is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. To short. Tulowitzki gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Ryan Goins is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki as the blowout continues.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. To second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Jays lead it 17-0. Jonathan Scope heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
J.J. Hardy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Martin has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Ryan Flaherty.
Ryan Flaherty is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Chris Colabello strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Shot toward right center. Jones is right there, 1 down.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Russell Martin now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic one going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's running toward second, smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Reimold looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Josh Donaldson stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Comes set, now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit hard towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Nolan Reimold will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Manny Machado now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one sent foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
That ball's foul.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Toronto in just a moment. Michael Givens will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jose Bautista will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
Jose Bautista.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Chris Colabello will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Jones going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Saunders will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Kevin Pillar steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one.
Just posting some gaudy numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for sure.
From the stretch. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Shot to third. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Third baseman, number 20.
Wow, stay hot, why don't you? He's wearing these guys out. His 3rd double of the game, and I think these guys have seen just about enough of him.
Josh Donaldson will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Scorched to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Coming to the plate again, Jose Bautista, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones racing back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the blowout continues.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front, 29-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Adam Jones will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. That misses. 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Well, right now, that fastball has been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 29-0. So long from Toronto.
The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.